I'm Allie. This is Moon Dancer. Moon Dancer, we're just introducing her to a bit. And I'm not real happy with the way that she has been kind of pushing away and will randomly pull. So that's why we are going with a full cheek snaffle. We're doing the full cheek because there's no way that can get pulled through their mouth, and they do have to learn how to give to the pressure. Now, real light giving to pressure, she's finally gotten to the point where she's finally giving. Now, I want to make sure she doesn't move when I go to get on her at all. So that's why we're doing this. And see how we've already got a little bit going on right there? If she's doing that, I don't want to get on her. I want to make sure she's cool with the idea. So, sensitize, desensitize. So she's got to learn, there we go, that any kind of motion like that is not going to hurt her. Ooh. She's giving to the bit. I need her to stop every time that I ask her to do that. Whoa. She's finally got that concept going. So we've got to go sensitize, desensitize, and we got to make sure she stops. Ooh. 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 She needs to know the difference between when I ask her for a command and to stop and when not to. Ooh. So I want her to be nice and cool with me, moving around in the saddle, moving all this stuff. Big breath. Ask her to give that head. Ask her to give the head. Very good. Okay. Ooh. 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 Good girl. Good girl. We're going to ask her to go back, back, back. Good girl. Ask her to flex her head. Good girl. Flex her head. Good. Now, here's where the fun part is. I'm going to ask her to go towards the fence first. There you go. Just take a step. Good girl. Just take a step. Good. Now we're going to go back the other direction. There you go. Good. Take a step. Good girl. I need to breathe. Take a step. Kind of walk around. There we go. Good. I'm going to add a little leg. So I haven't added any leg yet. When she feels leg, she wants to move away from it, which she's doing right now. Back up. She's very, very sensitive. Come on, back up. Good girl. I'm going to add a little leg. I'm going to add button number 1. There you go. There you go. And get her to turn off for him. Good girl. There you go. Good girl. Ooh. 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 Ask her to go forward. There you go. Just go forward. It's all right. Ooh. Now we're going to go sideways. There you go. Let's walk forward. Walk forward. Good girl. Good girl. Walk forward. There you go. Good girl. She's dropping her head, so I'm not. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go forward. Let's go forward. There you go. Good girl. Start adding a little. There you go. Good girl. I'm going to use the fence to stop. Ooh, ooh. Back her up from the fence. Good girl. I'm going to use button number 1, and I'm going to try to turn that forehand. There you go. Good girl. Follow her nose. There you go. Good. She dropped her head. I've never had a horse that's just so sensitive that I'm not putting any leg pressure on her because she's getting that way. But she's really got the concept. Come on, good girl. She's starting to walk. She didn't do anything. Ooh, ooh. There, nice stop. See if I can bend her head. Ooh, ooh. Good girl, good girl. Let's bend her head the other way. Good girl. Let's back her up, back. Now let's ask her to walk off, but I'm always going to ask her to walk off not straight, but in a circle. That way I've got control of her. Good girl. Feeling a lot calmer. She's feeling a lot calmer, which is awesome. Yay. Just breathing, making her walk a little circle. Good girl. So no contact with the reins, no contact with her seat right now. And I'm going to walk up to this fence, and I'm going to use the fence as my guide to stop. Ready? Whoa, whoa, good. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Good, 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 good. Back up. Very nice. Good girl. So, ask her to go forward again. There we go. Now she's getting the concept. Her tail's swishing a little bit, but overall, I think she's doing really good. We're walking in circles, walking in circles. Come on. It's okay. Now she kind of froze up a little bit. Walk through it. I actually added just a little bit of leg. My legs are really far away from her, whereas a lot of horses, if they're leg on horses, that means you got to kind of squeeze them to keep going. This one, you just really don't want to touch, I can tell. Just a little bit of pressure will get her going. So that's good. That's really good. I don't want to trot her. I'm focusing mainly on control right now. And so my first real exercise I always do is just a circle, and it's going to be a spiral down to a 1-rein stop. So I'm going to add pressure, add pressure, add pressure. Easy girl. Now I'm going to give her head until she stops. Good girl. Good girl. So we're going to walk other circle. You're such a good girl. You're being so good. All right. Now I'm going to ask her. Give me the head. Give me the head. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Go up to the fence. Ooh. Ooh. Now I'm going to ask for a little sideways. I'm going to come towards you a little bit. So I'm going to see if she'll kind of, there we go. She'll move off my leg, and I'm not even touching her. Ooh. Good girl. So, I mean, with this one, I'm kind of in the corner I don't want to be. Easy. Ooh, I hit the barrel. She didn't do anything about it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's go forward. I mean, the movements on this one are so precise that she's just so sensitive. I haven't had one this particularly sensitive. Come on, forward. That's good. To the point where she's really listening to my seat. So, ready, and whoa, 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 whoa. Stop. Good girl. Good girl. Ooh. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. She's giving her head. That's really nice. Overall, that was a very nice little easy ride. This horse is really sensitive off of her seat. Yay, got her done. Thank you so much for joining me and Moon Dancer on today's video. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you enjoy seeing how her training's going. Now, if you'd like to subscribe, we'd really appreciate that. And remember, to see more, check out our playlists.